Welcome to Pain Points. You're about to witness a real-life scenario that managers like you face every day. 10 minutes of, oh no, and oops, I do the same thing. After the conversation, drop your questions for the characters in the chat. Welcome to Pain Points, manager moments that make or break you.
Yeah, no, I know. Change doesn't come with a roadmap. I should be here shortly, but I'm not really sure how to answer them. We have a lot of things going on and a lot of changes here, and a lot of things I don't really know myself either. Yeah, maybe it's a way, for us to learn new skills or, something like that. Yeah, well, like the shift to AI, right? I mean, everyone's kind of learning at the same time. I don't really need a lot of learning there too. Okay, actually I gotta go, James, so let me give you a call back after. Hey, what's up, Ulises? How are you?
Good.
Sorry about that, but I only have about 15 minutes.
Okay, that's no worry. I really appreciate your time and promise to be quick.
It's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, man, you remember when we used to read for fun? Feels like I haven't just read a book in forever.
I never really read too much, but anyways. How are you dealing with the changes?
Hanging in there. Everyone has been super helpful, guiding me through things, and most of them are, relatively idiot-proof, which is, helpful for me. But I guess my big question is, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about AI and how we're going to apply it to certain tasks. And I know that we're focused on the strategic shift. It came up during the development meeting. But then recently I heard a rumor about it in the elevator of all places. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what's real, what isn't.
Sure. Well, it's not a rumor. It's been announced company-wide. So,
well, I guess I'm curious then, how does that affect my role specifically?
Well, if we want to have a conversation actually about your role, that's probably a different conversation. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change your role. Things are status quo.
All right, I hear that, but I guess the reason that I'm asking is a lot of these tasks that they're talking about automating, like tracking and reporting and summaries. I mean, that is a lot of what I do. So if I'm not doing that,
Yeah, well, those are the functions of your role, right? So function of the role, but it's not the role. It's just the functions.
Right. I just wanted to meet with you and talk about it because I want to make sure I'm using my time wisely, and I want to make sure that I'm being productive and not being replaced.
Okay, so I've been here 7.5 years now. I don't know what's going to happen for me at the end of the year, right? That's kind of year to year. You've been here for a year, so to me, here's a chance to kind of adapt, right, and adjust, and learn new skills. I mean, that's kind of on you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the pace of things here, and the innovation culture is part of the reason why I really wanted this job. It's just a lot of change, and these recent ones are really big. So I guess I'm just kind of grappling with all of it.
Yeah, well, we've had, big system changes before. I mean, you've done fine. What's the problem for this one?
Well, I guess my fear is that I'm going to slow other people down because they have to take time out of their day to teach me these new things. And I don't know, just kind of makes me feel like a fake, like I'm honing it in or something.
Well, okay. You remember before you came here, right? You dabbled in acting. So it's kind of like this. If you were an actor and you kind of saying your lines, you're trying to adapt people to what you want them to feel, right? Or when you're listening to someone and someone says, oh yeah, how are things? Things are fine. But you kind of know that they're not. You have that skill set.
Yeah, I like to think that I do. I think I notice those things.
Yeah, and so that's the kind of thing with that is you can kind of see what you see what people do, not just what's on the page. I mean, I'm not really that good with AI, but I do know that AI can help with summarizing things, collecting things, and making things, flagging patterns. But it's, at the end of the day, it's meant to remove inefficiencies, right? And so what it can't do is understand context, really, at the end of the day, or people.
Okay.
So, fine, right? If your job, so some parts of your job become automated, like I wouldn't look at that as a loss. I would look at that as more efficient.
Which is great, but what do you think I should be focusing on?
That's what I mean. People, right? The business is about people, not just about the tasks, right? You need to be, still catching up on things when you see things earlier on, or when, making sure that projects are on time, looking things that you can see, like look forward to, and I think that's important to do in order to grow with us in the company.
For sure. And I love that. But well, between you, me, and the walls, Kevin, I'm not that great with technology. A lot of people kind of just assume that I am, but it takes me a while to get proficient with it. And I mean, I don't know. All this new stuff kind of makes me feel like an old man when I even try to understand it. So
okay, well, all right. If you think you're old, all right. I'm not that good with technology myself, but hey, you don't have to do it all right away. Take it in small bites. Maybe, I don't know, pick a few AI tools to try to learn. It's can't do this overnight, and oh shoot, I'm sorry, I have to go. Anything else?
No, that should do it. Small bites. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ulises.
Yes, I really appreciate the time.
Yeah. James. Hey, yeah, we just had the meeting. I don't know. I didn't really know what to really say too much. I understand where he's coming from. It's tough. Uncertainty. Things about AI that it is changing. I don't really know the answer. No, I didn't ask him. What part of his work stream was changing. I probably should have. Well, I thought I did address his concern about job certainty. I told him, at some point there is really, what certainty? There's really no certainty. You kind of have to adjust and stay with skill, potentially change new skill sets and look at it in a positive rather than a negative. Makes him more efficient. I didn't make a plan with him to talk about his upskill and getting better with technology. I probably should have done that. Yeah. All right, you're right. Well, I think we need to have a follow-up conversation. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate the advice as always. I wish it wasn't as awkward. I wish I had more answers, but anyway. All right, James. Yep. Okay, you're right. We'll have a follow-up conversation. Thanks for listening.
We hope these strategies equip you to better navigate your leadership challenges. Join us next week, same time, same place, for Pain Points, the manager moments that make or break you. Brought to you by Ibis Consulting Group. Contact us to bring scenario-based learning in-house.